Hi there, so today I'll be explaining the functionality of the game I've coded in MATLAB as part of my MATLAB project, which runs as a simplified version of the Chrome Dino game, the one you see when your internet is down. So when we run the script, first a typewriter style intro pops up, which produces in a sense a game lore intro to our game that gives a story to the player about what the player controlled character is, which we call in this case Rex, who is a lonely grey rectangle in a barren digital world. And here, as you can see, it pops up. And this is handled by the typewriter effect function. As the game lore intro finishes, a message box will appear, prompting the user to begin. So once you close that message box, the game window pops up. And I will first just show the game window and the initial graphics. Firstly, if you look at the initial game window, it is initializing using a setup game window function we have created, which sets up an 800 by 300 pixel figure with invisible axes. This is the canvas where the game takes place. Then we see the main character, Rex, which is controlled by the player as part of the game, is drawn as a grey rectangle near the bottom of the screen, sitting on a solid black line, which represents the ground line. And the press up to jump instruction is shown below, which dictates how to play the game. In the top right, we also have the score. Now, if we run the game as follows, we will see that we are able to play the game similar to the functioning of the Chrome Dino game many people may have previously played on Google. And there we are. We collided with an obstacle, and the game over message is displayed and the game is finished. So once the game starts running, we enter the main loop. The loop is the engine of the game, and it runs until either the user closes a window or the player controlled character crashes into an obstacle. In this case, we can see that the obstacles are the blue rectangles. Every few frames, a blue rectangle obstacle is spawned on the right side of the screen using the create obstacle function with a random height between 20 and 40 pixels that acts as the obstacles. Then during this loop, several things are happening. If the player presses the up arrow, a key press callback sets a flag that triggers the grey rectangle Rex to jump. The character then rises, slows down, and falls back down onto the ground line, all handled by updating its vertical position in each frame. The obstacles move leftwards towards the player-controlled character at a speed that gradually increases as the score gets higher. As obstacles move, their positions are updated visually and stored in a cell array. Now, collision detection is done in real time by the check collision function. If an obstacle touches the character, a red game over message appears, as you can see here. And then the game ends immediately. If the player successfully avoids an obstacle, that is if the obstacle moves entirely off the screen without a collision, it's deleted and the score is incremented by 1. As you can see, the score has reached 9 because we have avoided 9 obstacles. You have also seen that a beep sound plays after every obstacle avoided, and the score increments by 1. As the score increases by 10, the speed of the obstacles moving left increases, making the game progressively quicker and harder. Ultimately, when the game ends, you're prompted to enter your name in the command window. Your name and score are then saved to a CSV leaderboard file via the update leaderboard function. If the file already exists, your new score is added and sorted so higher scores appear first. Then the full leaderboard is printed to console. If I type a name in here, I'll type my name. Bernardo Santos. I press enter, and there we go. It's recorded my score of 9 into a leaderboard. And that is the functionality of my code. Thank you for watching the video.